Hey guys, how you all going? Well, yesterday I did a video, and I do a lot, as you notice, I do a lot of videos when I get out and go for a bit of a drive. And yesterday I did a bit of a video talking about some advice for YouTube, but there was too much road and engine noise and some other issues. I think I over talked. I could make it much better, so I'm going to redo that. And I was planning on doing that this afternoon. But there's been a really big change for the family today. Now, my brother David, who lives in Melbourne, has had some major health issues for probably quite a while now. And he's got diabetes, but he's also got some other conditions. And unfortunately, that all led to him having kidney failure. So he has had to be having dialysis 3 times a week, which is a lot. It really means that he hasn't been able to come up here. He came up earlier this year for my mum's 80th, but was only able to visit for a couple of days because he had to get back to do his dialysis. Trying to get dialysis in another state is really hard, and believe me, he tried, and yeah. So, and he was on the transplant list for about a year. He had applied for that many years ago. They put him on the transplant list as soon as I knew about his kidney issues. But it took a while for them to put him on that list. Luckily, they do backtrack it, so they backtrack it to the date that he applied. But it took a while for them to confirm that, because of all his other problems, that his body would be able to take a kidney. So he had the news earlier last year that he's been accepted onto that list. Now, last night, I think it was about 9 o'clock his time, he gets a phone call from the hospital saying they've got a kidney. He needs to come straight to the hospital. There's no real waiting around, so he basically rushed off to the hospital. He'd had dinner around 6 o'clock, so they had to wait a bit of period of time just because you're supposed to fast before a major operation. Then overnight, in the wee early hours, they did the operation. He's now got a new kidney, which will mean once the whole process happens, because of course when you get a new kidney you have to go on to all these special drugs, anti-rejection drugs, and you have to do a whole lot of other stuff to mainly make sure that the body will accept the new kidney. And if all goes well, he'll get more of his freedom. He won't have to have dialysis all the time and a whole lot of other great things. So that is really good news. It's been a scary night, even during the day today. The hospital's been a bit quiet in giving out much information. But he's okay. He's been a bit sick and vomited a couple of times, but he has actually been able to go to the toilet, which is a good sign after having a kidney replacement apparently. And at the moment the signs are looking really good. So, you know, I've got 2 brothers and he's the one I'm closest to. So this news of him getting a new kidney, it's been a blessing basically. It's scary. Probably not nearly as scary as it would have been for him. He's not out of the woods yet. He's still in the hospital and it'll take a little while to recover from the whole thing. But the signs are looking good. They're saying the body seems to be accepting it at this stage and things seem to be good. He's a little bit sore, as you would be after an operation. It's not the usual kind of prepping yourself ready to get one. It was basically rushed in. I spoke to him last night and there were nurses and that coming up to him and stuff like that as they're preparing him ready for surgery. But yeah, I'll know more when I get to talk to him, hopefully tonight or tomorrow. limiting on phone calls and stuff like that, because obviously he's a bit weak. You know, he was probably tired. He would be tired too. So the whole body's had to go for a pretty big ordeal all night. So yeah, that's my news today. I will do a video that I thought about doing yesterday. Well, I did do, but just the audio had too many problems and stuff. So I'll look into that, and yeah, 2022, you know, with my brother, as long as all this goes well, it's looking brighter already. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Wishing you all an amazing day, week, year. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, because that makes me feel happier when I see a like. Leave a comment, because that's always awesome. And if you want to be the first to say fist, beat the fist master, make sure you hit that bell icon. Catch you guys in a future video.